Got JCS. Let's get into it. This is my first episode. Never watched JCS before, but I've been hearing this series
911, what is
good.
the location of your emergency?
4748 France Court.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
KiIIer, just tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in a suitcase and we were playing.
You put him in a
Kinda high-speed kind of
suitcase.
thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened.
Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase.
What?
He was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
Sound fishy.
Right, is he breathing?
No.
I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
purple.
Okay, listen to me. Lay him flat on his... Okay, ma'am, listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Okay,
He's stiff and purple.
Okay, ma'am, that's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him, okay? Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
If I look at him, you can tell.
Okay, ma'am.
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay, listen to me. Place the heel of your hand right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, twice per second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Damn. It's crazy.
Who for now?
In the suitcase?
This is 42-year-old Sarah Boone, who you just heard on the 911 call a few seconds ago. Her boyfriend was 42-year-old George Torres Jr., who she locked inside a suitcase the night before, ultimately leading to him dying of suffocation. Sarah's explanation is that it was a totally unintentional and unforeseen accident, but what she's completely
She
unaware
thinks
of at
she's
this
smart.
particular moment is the fact she recorded 2 videos on
This
her
bitch
phone
is
last
dumb.
night, the first of which was taken at 11:12 p.m., and shows her laughing at George while he's zipped up in the suitcase. But
This
George
bitch is
isn't laughing.
retarded.
He's
She's
asking to be
done.
let out and repeatedly stating that he can't
done.
breathe. The
That's
second
dumb.
video was recorded 11 minutes later, showing the same thing, except the suitcase was flipped over and in a different area of the apartment. Sarah is both unmistakably and heavily intoxicated in these videos, which may explain the fact she didn't delete them. It would be safe to assume that she has no idea the videos exist. And yes, you will see the moment she becomes aware of their existence. But we first have to acknowledge how this episode was even possible, and that would be the Law and Crime Network. They sent us the uncompressed documents that comprise this video, and almost every case we have covered, or will cover, is already available in its raw form on this channel, which includes the 2 main items of public record in the case of Sarah Boone, starting with the body cam footage, which is right where we left off.
Hello there.
I had a cigarette, Lou.
I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay?
I really need something to drink.
Okay,
I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter.
okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second. What's going on? I just got here, so fill me in.
No problem. Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we
Nah,
started.
this bitch is a
Okay.
bad
like, having a
liar.
good time with one another, but we're
She's
drinking
dead a bad
a
liar,
bottle of
not this
wine
bitch.
last night.
Subhanallah,
then it's
I'm
like-
sorry, y'all.
We
Didn't mean to
decided to play
cuss,
hide and
but
seek,
this
right?
lady.
So he gets in the suitcase. Okay,
Who is this guy?
that's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay, okay.
I didn't know what to do.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called
Yeah.
you guys.
She's done.
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
She's done.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, she's done.
Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am
Hold on,
so
1
cotton
second,
mouth
1
right
second.
now. It's on the counter.
I can't remove anything from out of the house.
I'm so thirsty. Like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right? Sit.
May I have some water? Just water.
I can get you some water, okay?
The officer then talks to Sarah's ex-husband.
About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out because this is supposed to be her day.
He referred to the fact that Sarah was meant to have custody of their son today.
She's generally not very good about always doing it.
Nah, she's kind of crazy.
They called back and said she was still there, or she came back.
So I was calling to find out if she was going to be getting him or not today.
From school.
Yes.
Okay.
Got over here, told her she needed to call 911, get somebody over here, and then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. But I called her
Give me 1
initially.
second, okay?
He's currently on parole because of it, so...
Because of domestic violence with her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He explains that George has been arrested for domestic violence multiple times against Sarah, and that Sarah's literally bailed him out every time.
I don't know what it
Damn, that's tough.
Probably gonna pass out on us. Okay, well listen.
The police officer asks the ex-husband to stick around for a little while longer. She then gets a notepad and returns to Sarah to collect more information.
At some point you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right
Yo,
where
she
it
is literally so
there.
dumb. She just admitted she just killed the nigga. She said she zipped him up and fell asleep. So how the hell is he gonna get up? She basically said she joked about putting him in a suitcase. No, he joked about putting himself in a suitcase. So she zipped him as a joke too. And she said she fell asleep, so she literally left it again there zipped and died.
I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right where it is.
Right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little
It
joke.
was. We both were laughing about it.
Okay.
And then I fell asleep.
Where did you fall asleep at?
Upstairs. I just totally forgot.
So you began to do CPR on him?
Yes. Yes.
About
and
what time?
She's so dumb.
No,
she literally thinks she's smart.
And air was coming out and he was gurgling, but I could just tell by looking at him.
She's so...
You knew how to do CPR, you were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can I have one more sip of water, please?
Yeah, go.
Can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's on the back porch.
Nope, all of it. It's secure, okay?
The officer then confirms the ex-husband will be taking custody of the child.
And your child is in school right now. He's not here with you.
No. He's in school.
He's in school. How old is he?
This will be a fun one. He's 9. He's third grade.
I can't even start with how you would explain something like this. Okay.
The ex-husband leaves, and the officers wait for investigators to arrive.
Can I please just have a cigarette? They're on the back porch.
Not right now. We can't have you go and get anything. Why don't you sit in the shade?
The investigators then arrive.
Hey, Sarah. Did you get enough water? No, if you want to stay seated, I don't want you getting lightheaded. So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay? All right.
All right, Sarah, my name's Chelsea. My partner, Scott.
They ask Sarah what happened.
So he decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny and he was laughing about it too, to zip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
After you zipped them up, did you move the bag around and mess with them at all, or you just zipped it up and walked away
And I
laughing?
both were laughing about it, but I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay.
I'm afraid for my life. I want you to know that. I am afraid
Why is that?
for my life. His family have never liked me.
Have you called anyone?
Damn.
We talked to his daughters yesterday.
He's so...
No, I mean,
bro, she's
about
done.
This. Does anyone know? Okay.
She's done.
They're going to kill me.
Okay, well...
Do they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me.
The detectives reassure Sarah that she's not about to get murdered, and then go in to investigate the apartment.
Just stay seated, okay, Sarah? I know you're panicking, okay? Just relax. We'll come and
She's done.
We'll keep checking on you.
This police officer was brilliant. Her temperament was perfect for the situation. The investigators simply asked Sarah to stay somewhere else for the night, and to come to the police station the following day with any questions she might have. Sarah stayed with her ex-husband, then showed up at the sheriff's office the next day at 3:51 p.m. with an entire handwritten page of questions, the first of which was about when she's getting back her phone.
I'm going to have you sit in the green chair that doesn't move. Appreciate you coming in. Yes, ma'am.
Damn,
Sarah takes out her page of questions, which the investigator semi-acknowledges, then brushes off.
So obviously, he received his autopsy. So I'm going to read you your rights again because we have to talk about that. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk to me?
No.
And do you understand what I just read you?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay.
Sarah has no idea what just happened.
This morning we went to his autopsy, and we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid a
swollen.
hand on him.
Okay.
Forensics have since proven that George sustained his injuries the night he died, and he didn't have them before entering the apartment.
Also, too, he fell off my son's bike.
Okay.
So I don't know. And he's notorious for running into the wall or the hall tree. So
Okay.
Nah,
the investigator details further injuries, including a contusion on his neck.
And they're all recent. Like, they occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, the night leading up to when he was...
In all honesty, we have not gotten into it. I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. We had
she really thinks she's smart, bro.
Sitting on the back porch, having wine, and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play, and listen to music. That's why.
She had all night to set this up, which is the issue. For all we know, she could have designed this entire scene of events from scratch.
Facts.
There is a 12-hour gap between the
setup.
timestamp on her videos to the moment police showed up on her doorstep, which is plenty of time to assemble what looks like a very pleasant scene of events that in no way precipitated a drunken act of revenge that ultimately led to murder.
Nobody got out of sorts. This is what's mind-blowing to me. Like, I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
He
this
also
is crazy.
had,
she really thinks she's smart.
On his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on like his head and his skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him. I have no idea. We had a good day. It was a good day. We've had good days lately. It's been good. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from.
The interrogator now brings up Sarah's last call to police, reporting domestic violence.
You said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, with a curtain rod. That's why I can't believe you guys didn't take that either.
She just referred to the fact that George didn't face charges for the alleged assault.
Like, we've been good. I don't know if, it's since the last time he got out of jail. Like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes.
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
The probation officer?
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know if you talk to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I flee, I go over there. So...
Sarah is detailing possible motives for retaliation. Routine procedure would be to keep her train of thought locked on this element, provide encouragement and understanding while inquiring further into the suspect's grievances with the victim. The only problem is that the lead interrogator really doesn't like Sarah, and abandons the task of pretending to, which makes this a significantly flawed, yet remarkably entertaining process to bear witness.
It's over.
Right, but you're saying that you guys have been good, and when I asked you yesterday, the last incident that you could remember was the curtain rod incident, which you said was a month ago, so...
Give or take.
Right.
The investigator challenges an earlier assertion which remodels the discourse, and the suspect then starts defending her relationship with the victim.
I really love him. Like I do.
Oh, now
and
she
I feel
want to
like
do
I
this.
can help him. He came a really long way.
Oh, now she really
and he was
loves
trying. He was really trying.
She somehow transitions into the principle of how she doesn't normally drink, and it's kind of only because of George that she drinks at all.
The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend, that's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. He didn't process like that. So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink. Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself. And I tried in every way, shape, and form. Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him.
Sarah talks about George's anger management classes and the supposed progress he was making.
And would always come home and show me his papers. And we would look over his papers together. Where it's like, wow, you actually are learning this in class? And some of the stuff that they would show them, like videos, he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. He changed.
And that's why you're still with him, even though he's done all these things to you. And
when I tell you I love him, I love him.
When you love somebody, you have limits.
Everybody tells me that.
At some point,
why she crying? It's okay.
In the next moment, the detective will say, then they have to do something to defend themselves. Sarah's temperament will completely switch at the completion of this sentence.
Then they have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee, and I don't know if you would like to see it on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop.
She explains how she once filed a restraining order against George, then for some reason brings up his ex-wife.
When I say a monster,
she's just selling and selling.
The interrogator lets her vent about the ex-wife for 2 minutes. She will now bring the focus back to the investigation.
Like, she's bugging.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any like timelines better? Like what time you guys were playing? What time he was zipped up in the luggage? What time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
She recalls the game starting at around 4 p.m. and her going to sleep at around midnight.
So I have 4 and I have midnight, so there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower, or...
Like when we started to play hide and seek?
Yeah.
Well, we went inside probably about, if I had to guess, we weren't out there too long. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it. Started to paint. Well, started listening to music for a little bit. Started to paint. Can we turn the music off? No problem. Started to talk, paint, whatever. I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like, okay, we know. Okay, take off.
That's not how you play hide and seek.
Facts.
That's what we did.
It's not how you play hide and seek, miss.
Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship. When you have played, have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay.
The suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back. If you, I know the CSI people saw our closet. Our closet needs to be cleaned out really bad. My son's clothes need to be cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them. So he took it upon himself, including that suitcase, to take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our
I can even fit in a suitcase.
And just leave the whole thing by the.
Like, I don't even think I can fit in a suitcase my damn self.
No, I'm just asking. In the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not? But obviously, I understand. You know, you're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter. You were laughing, he was laughing. But what I'm just asking is in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday?
No.
No?
I think I took a picture of a dog.
Okay. So I have something that I want to show you that we found. And it was from your phone.
With regard to the colossal realm of interrogation footage, the level of notoriety these next moments acquired is virtually unprecedented. I feel like this picture belongs on a wall somewhere.
Can you see it?
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
Trying to listen real quick.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Let me.
Sarah may have been hoping that that was the end of it. Really can't say that I blame her for that.
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
No.
I don't know how much I can take.
Damn, Sarah. Sarah did bad on the scene.
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
You can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity
right,
to know
right.
what's going on. That's it.
She better get to explaining. She better get to chatting.
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. Fuck you. Stupid.
want to watch it, please. Okay.
That's him saying that he can't breathe, and you saying fuck you.
So this is upside down.
The interrogators should not be cutting each
nah.
other off, but their missteps can be forgiven on this occasion due to the power of the evidence, which the lead detective will now focus on.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image is upside down, and then this small video
It's over with for
that
Shawty,
occurred
bro.
11
She's
minutes
done.
later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there.
She's
So
done.
he didn't. How did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep,
GG.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
but not intentional.
No, you told me you went upstairs because you were
Stop
getting
here.
ready for bed.
Just to be clear, Sarah still has no idea how screwed she is. She just
She
referred to
don't.
an earlier statement that she didn't lock up the suitcase all the way, so George could get out.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out.
It's and his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So going like this, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
Damn, I'm telling y'all,
There's
she
no
thinks she's
hole.
smart. She's
There's
done.
no hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no
She's
hole.
done.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm
She's
just
done.
showing you. I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard
She's
from the
done.
I
video.
understand. I understand.
I ain't gonna lie,
He's
this
begging
is
to
this
let-
looking
for
like
you
the
to let
last
him
vid.
out. You sound.
I mean, finna tuck
You're
in.
laughing in the beginning, and then in the end, it
Gotta-
sounds kind of like
Gotta be
a.
up early.
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you,
It's not malicious.
then what is that?
My intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
This video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you
No.
recording this?
No. No.
I think we've all gathered by now that Sarah might be twisting the truth in her favor a little bit.
I'm
She seems
telling
to have
you.
forgotten that 2 minutes ago she claimed to have no recollection of this incident, so her impeccable memory all of a sudden seems rather selective.
But I didn't
Bro,
think
she's
that
literally
he
selling herself, bro.
was...
She keep being wishy-washy. She gotta stand on one
Like,
thing.
I
She
didn't-
gotta stand on business,
So
bro.
pushing up on a
Facts.
suitcase saying Sarah, Sarah, Sarah,
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe, and you're the only one laughing,
Okay.
and you're the only one saying
Damn.
derogatory comments, like you're mad.
No. Please don't... I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but... like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me.
The interesting thing about Sarah is that her intuition is correct. She sort of recognizes what the police are doing here, but still has no idea of the ramifications. Her energy resembles that of someone who feels the police are about to start rumors about her.
Like...
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to... He'll be up here any minute.
But
But
you
again-
willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase.
So why didn't you take him out?
Facts.
Because I went upstairs. And then
Why
I
did
fell
you go
asleep.
upstairs without taking
But
him
why
out?
didn't you consciously think he's asking to come out? He
I
can't
didn't do it
breathe.
intentionally.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Facts.
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the
And what was
suitcase,
your plan?
waiting for him to come upstairs. I thought it was like...
Bro, is she like
I thought he was
retarded? She said her plan was to wait for him to go upstairs, but you literally left him downstairs, zipped up in the suitcase. What, you expect him to just bust out of it? What the hell?
Hey, like I
No,
didn't...
like she's
you
done.
know-
He's telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name, and you're like, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Guys, that's how we are with each other. The whole suitcase thing never happened before.
Sarah tries to move on to another topic, but the interrogator doesn't allow it and brings her back to the specifics of the evidence.
Again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers, and we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up,
She's done.
trying to push out of it.
Please do not assume.
I mean, you put him in, so why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You, like, consciously had to walk upstairs. I mean, you obviously remember.
She don't got
going
nothing to
because
say
you gave me
about
a
why
time
she
frame on
went
that.
upstairs. She's
and
done.
You specifically told me that you went
I don't-
upstairs.
My intention is not for this to happen.
So why would you go upstairs with leaving him? Feel me?
About it. I've never done anything like this before in the past. I am sick.
The lead
I've been going for
interrogator
5
starts
minutes.
playing
What
the
you
video
watching?
as
We watching JCS right now. Damn, you should have been here in the beginning. We 24 minutes in. The video about to be over, but you can watch it when I upload it though, bro. You gonna see. This
Sarah
bitch
is
just thinks she's
mid-sentence
smart,
reiterating her
but she's
innocence.
actually
I
retarded.
don't know.
You want me to tell you what's the video about, or you want to just wait?
I mean, I
You want me
don't
to give you
know
like a
what
brief
you all
story?
want me to tell you, because this was not in any way, shape, or form.
It's actually a good video.
You admit to moving the suitcase like over, so
You roll it.
You roll it over. Like it's not like
I didn't want it to be like that.
you didn't want him to be upside down. How do you even get upside down?
Right.
Yeah, summarize it. Basically, bro, her and a nigga, I guess he was at her spot, and she literally put him in a zip. She literally put that nigga in a suitcase and zipped him up and left him in there. She's telling the interrogators that her intention wasn't to zip him up and leave him in the suitcase. She just fell asleep. She went upstairs and fell asleep. She basically went upstairs knowing that this nigga is in a damn suitcase zipped up, and she fell asleep. First of all, that nigga is green as hell. How the hell are you letting a female put you in a damn suitcase? Come on. You bigger than that, bro. Come on. How can you even fit in a suitcase? Like I was saying earlier, bro. I can't even fit in a damn suitcase. What? So how the hell can you? This nigga soft, bro.
You guys are killing me right now. I don't know how.
No, he deserved it, bro. Like her right here, she's mad wishy-washy, bro. She can't stand on her word. Like she's literally done. She's locked up. They're not letting her out.
Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was.
Like you gotta see it from the beginning, bro. You just gotta see it all how dumb she sounds, bro.
Not even 5 minutes. And they was continually doing CPR with the dispatch on the phone.
So when he asked to be let out, like what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video. He asked multiple times. He asked to be
and
let
it's
out.
on video too. She got caught in 4K doing it too.
Well,
not her zipping him, but it's
number
evidence.
One, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
She had no idea, but you got a nigga locked up in a suitcase, bro. Like, what's up? Like, this Karen is trying to play innocent, man.
For two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
This was an absolutely imperative moment to allow the suspect to elaborate, but the lead interrogator cuts her off.
Well, based off the video, one video is at 11:12 and the next one's at 11:23, so you actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording. So my thing is, when it stopped, he asked multiple times. I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I mean...
Don't
Were you punishing him?
No. Just...
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
This is what you get. This is what you make me feel like.
See, and then it's all backfired
Why bro got
on
in
me.
the suitcase in the first place? That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't care what it is.
She claimed they were joking.
But let's get back to this.
Let my
when
female
he's
play
begging
put
for
me in
his
the
life, telling
suitcase.
you he
Crazy
can't
as hell. You
breathe,
think you could put
let
me
me
in the
out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out?
Hold on.
What are you trying to prove to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you're like, no,
again, it's the boy calling wolf. And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again...
It looked like she was the dominant one in the relationship. That what it looked like.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
What do you mean intentionally didn't mean for this to happen?
Prior to going up.
I don't know why.
Did he die? Yes.
He's not laughing.
He's
not having fun.
So are you guys... So what is it you're trying to, like...
She thinks she's smart, bro. She caught a body, bro.
Why? What?
Why?
I'm telling you, you got to see this from the beginning, bro. You have to watch from the beginning. You're going to see how dumb she sounds.
I didn't have any motivation. It was he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid.
You know, it's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump
Tell
on
me,
the
banger
back of his head, a
video.
bump on the front of
Good.
his head,
I like this
lip is
video. I
busted,
like
and he has
JCS.
a
Oh
bump
my
on his
God.
eye.
Gotta watch some more.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. Like, this is not fair that you all are assuming that that's from me.
Where else did it come
If
from?
you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase and you're asking to be let out, should they not let you out?
Facts.
Eventually. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't...
Look at her. Eventually. Like, do you hear this?
Well, you were in the suitcase.
If you were in
and
the
you're
suitcase...
asking to be let out,
like...
should they not let you out?
Yes.
Eventually.
Not no damn eventually.
I'm guessing. I mean, I don't...
She just got
I'm blaming
caught.
it on the wine.
Blaming it on the wine. After talking to you, everything was laughing and fun. Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
No.
Damn.
It's not fair that you guys
She
keep
deleted
trying
the
to
shit
say
out her
that that's
phone.
what I did.
There's no cameras in
Push it
there.
open. Why wouldn't he have gotten out himself?
Free
Why would
her,
he
LL.
beg
The nigga
you
just
to
dumb for
open
going
it?
in there.
I tell you, he can't breathe.
Both of them dumb.
If
The
somebody
nigga is
can do
dumber
something
though.
for themselves, they're gonna
Going
do
in
it.
a
They
damn
don't need
suitcase.
assistance.
You two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No. I don't have anything.
You're right. You're telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw
No,
in
had
the
to be
video.
4'2", facts.
You told us.
I understand.
4'2",
Because I don't
damn
remember that.
fucking 3-inch wingspan.
Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it.
Sarah now gets freaked out by the male detective. She thinks he's texting someone about her, which creates an absurd yet hilarious moment.
So is the texting thing something about me? Like what's...
Is the what? Texting? Oh, no, I'm texting.
No, I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in a bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you.
She's sold, bro.
Not intentionally.
You got up, and you went up to bed.
You all?
Please sit down.
Listen to me.
Uh-oh.
I did not intentionally.
How can you not intentionally do that?
I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
Like, he's literally begging to get out the suitcase. And you say you intentionally didn't mean to do that. Come on, bro. She's done, bro.
And then you flipped the
She's
bag
literally
around
done.
several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No. Why would I do that?
Well, you
Good
told us
question,
you
you
did.
did.
Fucking Karen, bro.
When he was upside down.
Right.
Well, you had to put him upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down because...
It had to have been on its back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on his back again.
Well,
so
I dare a bitch to leave me in a suitcase. Oh my god. If I get out,
did not
ooh.
intentionally do this.
I ain't even gonna say what I'm gonna do.
You're trying to dance around the fact you left him in there.
This is not...
She's a school threat.
You didn't leave him in there?
School threat on gold.
This
Maybe
is
Hall
not
of
cool.
Fame.
Not
She's
cool.
leaving
You
niggas in
intentionally
damn.
left him in there and
In
left the
damn.
room. You went upstairs to a different room.
Wait, she got in 4K doing the
do
crime?
anything.
Yes. Yeah, she got caught in 4K. She recorded it on her phone. Like an idiot. She's literally done.
Well, you gave up checking up on him. So.
Wouldn't let him out of a suitcase.
She's literally done.
Anybody looking at it doesn't. I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
She's
The
literally
discourse
done.
repeats itself a few more times, and then Sarah brings out her list of questions.
So, am I getting my phone back?
No.
Not today.
Damn.
What about Lucas's laptop?
No.
Not today.
What you gonna do when I get out? Just know
How do
it's
I
gonna
go
get
about
real
getting
heavy.
his,
Right or
wedding
right?
ring, engagement ring.
I'm a ooh.
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then...
It'll be released to
to
the next of kin.
Yeah, okay.
I bought it for him.
That is a civil issue. It was on his finger.
This
it
nigga
goes
dead
to
ass
them.
had to be four.
They're the ones that
He
can
had to be
release
like
it. We don't have
3'11",
any
bro.
say in that.
So I won't get that back.
Getting bullied.
So, what's next?
They're gonna come and swab your fingers.
No, I'm talking about like in the long run. Like, what do I need to, like, do I need to be doing something, or, like...
I can't tell you, like, what to do.
I mean, like, so,
Fuck, she can't tell you what to do.
Like, I don't understand, like, I don't know if you guys are just gonna, like... I'm not admitting anything about being intentional, and like...
We told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know.
So after this, what? I'm done? In itself, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did is...
Damn.
Punishment enough. Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
His daughter's...
Oh, now she trying to feel sad now.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Sis had to...
Sorry,
Sis
what?
has to carry
trying to
him
make it
15
worse?
years. Yo, I need to work on your damn punctuation, nigga.
He is
Your
fine.
damn grammar.
There yesterday.
Sis has to
Forensics
carry him
take her
15
DNA and
years.
fingerprints. The investigators then return.
Okay, Sarah.
Yo ass is illiterate.
So, you're not free to go.
Damn.
Okay.
This comment seriously puts Sarah on edge, but
I
she
know.
still won't quite be fully aware of what's
You're not
happening.
free to go,
This is
Shadi.
coupled with the fact the investigators now try to get a solemn declaration out of her to close out the interrogation. The psychological dynamics of the moment are extraordinary.
Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
The investigator explains that it's just protocol.
Do you promise and swear that everything we've talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
To the best of my knowledge.
Correct. Yes.
Why?
That's how
Anytime
you
we talk
swear.
to somebody, we...
The male detective re-explains that it's just routine, only in a far more comforting tone. But the tone doesn't do a whole lot to reassure Sarah. She looks about ready to get swallowed up by a wormhole and take her
She's
chances in a
literally
separate
done.
dimension.
It's not a trick question.
To the best of my knowledge?
To the best of your knowledge.
Everything that you've told us today is true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay. Okay.
All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall. Put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
Damn.
Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Damn,
Not
sis.
intentionally. So this was a trick.
You were read your rights.
Why
You're
is this
trying-
happening?
Because
Before y'all said I could leave. So what am I supposed to do now?
I
had a
don't
sneaky
work in
suspicion
the...
this was going to happen. And I need water, like, really bad, please.
How she?
Damn. I don't feel bad.
You all check
Bitch
me out.
deserved it. Bitch lied.
An officer comes to take
Not
Sarah
bitch,
to the
but lady
jail, but
lied.
Sarah has
Stop
questions
saying the B
first.
word.
Those holding cells, the holding cells, am I going to be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Let them know that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn.
Stand up.
I have not...
So what am I going to do with my
Thanks,
purse? What made you all decide to do this?
Made us decide to do this?
Uh-huh.
George is dead.
You guys, I knew this was going to happen.
You did?
She really
Sarah
thought she was
taken
walking
to
out
the
of there.
Orange
That's what I'm
County
saying.
Jail at
Who the hell does this
5:44
think she
p.m.
is?
She was charged with second-degree murder and held without bond, which keep in mind was
Damn! Second degree murder. Held with no bond. Let me listen to these
44
charges.
p.m. She was
You did?
Sarah was taken to the Orange County Jail at 5:44 p.m. She was charged with second-degree murder and held without bond, which keep in mind was in late February of 2020, just before the entire planet went into lockdown due to a pandemic. So Sarah must have had a real fun time getting acclimated to the new environment. She's been in the county jail since, with a trial date set for April 10th of this year. She's currently working with her 7th attorney. 6 have already filed motions to get the fuck out of there, and all
Damn.
of them cited the same reason, which was irreconcilable
Damn.
differences.
Bro, nobody's saving her, bro. This bitch is done,
Fuck
bro.
out of the year.
Damn, bro. Hey, man. If y'all made it this far in the video, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, feel me? Most definitely subscribe. Y'all made it this far, man. We out of here. This bitch is done, bro. She's getting life, bro. Fucking retard.